Good morning from Hemel Hempstead Snow Centre. I'm AJ from Iglu Ski, and this morning we're here to talk about ski boots. This is mine here. As you can see, it has 2 buckles and 1 power strap. Make sure you always do these up overnight to keep the shape of your boot the same in the morning. If you don't, you could end up with a boot like that in the morning. So every night, make sure you strap it up. So, we're going to try putting this on. First of all, make sure you have a proper pair of ski socks on. It doesn't matter how much they cost, 15, 20 quid, it is worth it. These things can make the difference between a good ski holiday and a bad ski holiday. They will keep your foot warm and they will stop any sort of moisture accumulating around your toes. Right, pull them up as high as you can. You want as thin as possible, there. Want nothing that can bunch up and cause any pain on your shin. So pull as high as possible. Now, let's undo my boots. Power strap. 1 buckle, 2 buckles. And we're going to pull the tongue out as far as is comfortable. Put your toes in and stand up to push your heel in. Now give it a good tap, because you want your heel at the back of the boot and your toes to come away from the front. That way you'll get the best fit, and you want a nice, snug fit. Don't make the mistake of thinking that loose boots are more comfortable. That's not true. Tight boots actually give you less foot pain. So we'll start with our power strap. Quite loose to start with, just like that. And now we can start moving on our buckles. First the top one, a little bit, a little bit. Second time, we'll do a lot tighter. Rightio. There we go. And there we go. All right, that's tight enough for me this morning. As the boot warms up and loosens up during the day, I will probably crank that 1 or 2 more places. But at the moment, I'm comfortable on slot number 3. There we go. Now, you may have noticed, I've got my powder skirt on the outside of my ski trousers. That's deliberate. This stops it from dragging on the ground when you don't have ski boots on, and it makes it easier to put your skirt down over your boot. Take it as far down as possible. The lower you go, the less chance there is of getting any snow up underneath and into your boot when you're skiing through powder. Now pull down the rest of your trousers. And there we go. Nice and comfortable. Heel again, just to make sure it's in the right place. Lean forward. Perfect. All right, how to take your boots off. First of all, pull your trousers up and pull that powder skirt up over your trousers. That takes it right away and keeps it out of the way of the boot. Power strap, buckle 1, buckle 2. Now these are quite tight. I find the easiest way to do it is to use my other foot, put it in the back and push it out. Voila. And that's all there is to putting on and taking off your ski boots. Right now I'm going to strap it back up. Thanks very much for listening. Firstly, how do you pick one that's the right length for you? Well, mine's a 120, but the way I judge that was by tipping it upside down, putting the handle in the snow, and putting my hand on the basket like that. At that point, I should have a right angle here on my arm. Now that's the perfect length for me. Don't go getting poles too long. Too short's better if you have to, but that is perfect. Once you've got your pole, how do you carry it? I see so many people just put their hands through here and hold the pole like that. That is not the right way to hold a ski pole. Take your hand out again. The trick is to go up through the strap, like that, then bring it down over the strap, so the webbing of your thumb and your forefinger is on the strap there. That means I don't even need to hold the pole to get tension pushing through the snow. It'll make it a lot easier for you to push yourself along, and you give you a much stronger plant. So when you're reaching out and planting, I don't even need to hold it with my hand because it's all held by the strap. Well, now you're ready to go skiing. Thanks very much for listening. First of all, let's familiarise ourselves with a ski. These are called your bindings, and they're what attach your boot to your ski. They're how you control the ski. This is your front binding where the toe goes under. As you can see, there's a little scale here. It goes from 2 up to 10. That's called your din setting. The higher the din, the tighter it is, and it's less likely to pop out your boot. That's for experts. When you're beginning, you want a low din. So as soon as you fall over, your ski will pop off and will protect your legs. We have the same thing at the back. This is the back of the boot binding. That's when the boot's in, and that's when the boot's out. Once again, we have a din setting, which is adjusted by using a screwdriver at the back. If it's high, it will take a lot for the boot to come out. If it's low, it'll pop out very easily. Don't worry, your ski rental people will look after that for you, and they'll set you in a nice low din setting when you start. Right, how to put this on. Place it flat in the snow, and use your poles for balance. Firstly, clear the snow off the bottom of your boot. You can do that on the bindings. Don't worry, they're very tough. They're used to taking it. Next, most important part, your toe has to be put right underneath this little pit here. Once it's tucked under, you can just relax your heel in and it will click down. Let me just show you that again. That's how you release it. You can see that the binding is down and the brakes are down. That means your ski can't go anywhere. It's a safety feature so that when you're standing on the slope, your ski won't run away from you. Put it down, the brakes are down, the back is down. Get rid of that snow again. Toe, heel. And it's as simple as that. Once again, use your poles for balance. Get all the snow off the bottom of your boot. Toe, heel. There we are. Now how do you take them off? Even easier. Your pole slips into that spot right there. It's made for your pole. Right there. You push that down, but you don't just push that down, also lift your boot and it will come out very, very easily. Once again, lift the boot, comes out very easily. And now you're ready to go skiing. Thanks for watching. First of all, how to put your skis on the slope. Very importantly, they need to be flat. Push them in a little bit so they've got a nice little plateau to sit on. The brakes will keep them steady as long as the skis are directly across the hill. Now the biggest problem is when you put pressure down, the ski wants to slide away. To defeat that, we put the ski on by pushing uphill. So you can see I'm below the skis here. I'm preparing. Always put the downhill ski on first, every single time. The skis are across the hill, the brakes are down, I'm feeling very secure, I've got some good balance. Toe into the slot. And you can see I'm pushing up the hill. That way I'm not going to slide down. Bingo. It's that easy. Second ski. Well, now I've got a platform. I've dug the edge in, I'm very, very secure. Second ski is always the easy one. Voila. While I'm at it, let's have a little talk about how you stand up when you fall over on the hill. I fall over, it happens. Here I am, stuck in the snow with these two big planks on my feet. Well, how do I stand up? Well, first of all, make sure they're across the hill so you're not going to ski away or slide away when you push yourself up. That's really important. I've got my bum as close as possible to the skis, so my center of gravity is close to where I want to be. I use my pole to help me launch up. And there we are. Of course, not every fall is that simple. Sometimes they can be quite messy. For example, you can end up with your skis on the wrong side of the hill from you. Now, how do I get up? Not a chance. These things need to be here. It's the only chance I've got of getting back up. So let's just swing them around. Oh! And there we are. Back in the same position we were before. And now it's just a simple pole up. Thanks for watching. Right now we're going to talk a little bit about taking a drag lift. It's probably the first lift you'll all encounter when you start your skiing, and it can be quite daunting, although it's really, really simple. A drag lift is exactly what it says. It's a pole that you put between your legs and it pulls you up the hill. The one mistake you don't want to make is to sit down. This is not a chairlift, it's a drag lift. So you stay perfectly upright and the pole will go through your legs and the plate at the other end of it will pull your backside up the hill. Let's give it a try. I notice that the pole is on my right-hand side, so I'm going to put my ski poles on my left. And I'm ready with my right hand. Between the leg, close your legs, and away we go. Cheerio.